Alright guys, so how to paint with watercolors. When we paint, we use pigments, we draw with colors. There are some things which we have, no, there are so many things actually which we have to learn, so many things. First of all, before the colors, there are also so many things which we have to learn. The fundamentals, composition, values, distance, angles, and much more. But if you know how to draw in monochrome or how to draw basically with pencils or charcoal, then it would be very easy for you to start with colors, with any kind of colors. And when we get started with colors, the first thing which comes in our mind is color theory. But before colors, there is a thing which is values. You have to surpass that level that you can understand the values. What are values? If you don't know, tell me. Maybe I will make video about it. I will start with color theory basically. So what is color theory? Color theory is very vast term. What you have to know is there is a color wheel, and in color wheel there are so many colors. We will start with the zero. Basically three. There are three primary and three secondary colors. I draw with these colors only. There is red, blue and yellow. These are three primary colors. Like, see, the thing is that with red, blue, yellow, white and black, with these five colors, you can make any colors. Yeah. See, when you will mix red and blue, it will give you a purple. When you will mix red and yellow, it will give you orange, which makes all kind of skin colors, skin tones. And red, blue and yellow will give you a brown tone, and like it is very complex. I can't explain it totally with just saying it or just doing it. You have to do it on your own, then you will understand. What I was saying, that with red and yellow you will get orange, with yellow and blue you will get green, with blue and red you will get purple. These are three secondary color, and the primary colors are those: red, blue, yellow. Other than that, there are so many things. There are literally, I can't explain it in one video or 1 day or 2 day or 1 month. There are so many things about it. Before entering the colors, after entering the colors, how you see, how you draw, how you paint, how much water you use or oil you use or whatever medium you are in. When we do academic studies, in the sense which I believe, to practice in atelier styles, we don't use black colors, or we just use these three primary colors and white color, and not white in very obvious things. I can't explain it totally to you, but what I can do is recently uploaded a video of painting Mona Lisa with watercolor, from where I get a request to make a video on how to draw with watercolors. What I can do is I can tell step by step that what I am doing and how I am doing. So here what is going on, that outline is going on. We should skip this part and we should jump on the color part. So what I am doing here is, we have to judge the reference most of the time. Like, I draw with imagination so much nowadays, but before that, when we use references, we have to look at it so much. We have to observe what is there. So the painting Mona Lisa, there is so much of yellow tone, a warm tone, and the most warmth tone was in the skin part and somewhere here there. So I'm starting with the Mona Lisa's face and hands are very, like, I have to focus on that so much. So yeah, I am doing that and applying the colors, the yellow tone, adding a bit dark yellow or dull yellow, we can say. Dark yellow is good term. So merging the colors, leaving it the edges, that comes with the experience when you will draw. There are so many exercises to be good at it. So I'm adding more values with colors and also colors. Yeah, that is all is happening here. More and more colors, values with colors, details are going on, leaving the highlights. In watercolor also we go light to dark, not dark to light. Yes, so I'm adding background here, changing the color. The color I have used to create this background color is which I told you, blue and yellow, which created me a green. By the way, I had green in my palette already, so but I added something here and there to create this exact color which was in the Mona Lisa. So see here what I'm doing now, that I'm adding red, which is, if we see in an obvious way, then there is no red in Mona Lisa, but there is red if you will observe it so closely, that what is there red or maroon color, maroon color. Now here I am adding the burnt sienna, like burnt sienna is what foil color, but yeah, I am adding burnt sienna color, I can say that, adding dark tones of colors basically. So what I have done here is that I have added, like, as I told in my last video, that there are colors. There are three colors, which is black, white, and gray. So these shades, there are colors. All right, these are not only white, only black, only gray. Yes, obviously there are only white, only gray, only black, without any influence of other colors, but that doesn't look so much better. There are colors in blacks, different kinds of blacks, different kinds of white, like so many kind of whites are there, warm white, simply like that, and gray also we have. So while adding these dark parts, wherever I was observing that there is a bit more maroon color or red color, I was adding that color more while creating the color, the dark color, near to black but not much black. See, I am also adding colors and values to colors to the painting. See, this part is greenish, I can say, and this part is reddish, I can say, or maroonish. I don't know what to say, but warm and green. All right, and more dark, we can go more dark. I don't have the palette like oil, like the Da Vinci used oil paint and canvas for this, but I am doing it with watercolor. Yes, here I am again adding the colors of in the face, the more warmth color. So here actually I think I ruined this painting. I didn't like it much because maybe I didn't leave the highlights which we have to leave in watercolor and in charcoal ethically, or if I'll say in correct way, we have to leave the highlights rather than like, it's not like acrylic or oil where we can add on white or different light colors on the work. In watercolor, charcoal or pencils, graphite, we have to use the white color of the paper. Alright, but in oil, acrylic or gouache or different mediums, we can apply the light tones upon the work. So here I think, or here or somewhere before this or after this, I ruined the painting where I didn't leave the full, or there were some structural problems also. Actually, I was not committed to this painting much. I was satisfied, but not much. So yeah, this is how I completed this painting. I don't know which colors. Probably I'm using camelin colors. Maybe I should check. You can see these are the brushes which I'm using. Probably these are Brustro brushes, or I don't know which. Like I have bought these very earlier, but I can see the colors. Yeah, so these are camelin colors, artist colors probably. Yeah, these are camelin artist colors. There are some reasons why I use these colors. These are very low quality colors, but there are some creative and personal reasons why I use these colors. Not personal, but creative reasons. I would not suggest you, if like if you are starting out, then you should use these colors. But if you are a bit advanced like this or before this, you can switch to more good colors with good quality, where your colors won't fade out after drying out so much, or your colors won't, those colors will be more vibrant and more good basically for your work. Yeah, like Vincent Newton, I don't know, you should search for it. Like I haven't searched, but yeah. And brushes, you can see these are, and the paper which I'm using here is Chitrapat paper. Like I really like these papers. Like I can't explain how much I do like this for watercolor. These are textured. I don't know it's cold press or hot press, but probably hot press. No, probably cold press. But I really like the textures of it. Very grainy. And the thing is that these papers comes with in a bundle, or I can say a sketchbook, or sorry, a book kind of thing, where it comes with the all the papers are stuck with each other with glue. So how do you do it? Obviously you can cut it out with the cutter on the first place, then paste it on the board and then use it. Some of my friends do that, but I don't know why is that. I find it more convenient when it is stuck to the bundle, and we can just paint on it, complete the painting, then cut it off from the bundle. So it also act as a board for support. So I find it very convenient, very good, and the paper texture, everything is very great. So Chitrapat paper are very great. I don't like the cold press papers or watercolor papers which comes. in sheets or rolls, but I like these ones. So Chitrapat paper brushes, you see, probably these brushes are some local brand, but I like these. We can get these kind of brushes with the Brustro. I didn't, I get them once, or maybe I have used. I don't know I get them, but I have used them. I like these more. You should practice it more and more. There are so many more exercises. We'll make more videos about them. So peace out. See you soon. Adieu.